अधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Namaste. Welcome to Sampurna Yoga, a special yoga program presented by Swami Vivekananda Yoga Anusandhana Samstha, the one and only yoga university of its kind. Stress, stress, stress. Stressed out we all are in this mad rush of urban life. Too many dreams to chase, too many pressures to bear, and too many challenges to face, all within limited time. What is but yoga and meditation can ease our souls? Come on, let us learn how yoga can help us manage stress from our revered Guru, Richard Nagendra.
My dear brothers and sisters, we welcome all of you on Total Personality Development by Integrated Yoga Modules. We are going to present to you the module on stress management. I don't have to emphasize, stress has become one of the biggest challenges of the world. And in spite of billions of dollars being spent for development of management programs to deal with stress, we are nowhere towards solving even the fringe of the problem. If in early 70s it used to be in the executive world, today it has spread everywhere. Even small kids, small children, small students come and say, "Oh, Mom, I am so stressed up, I am so tensed up, I am so bored." A common feeling. Depression, depression, depression. In a multi-ethnic society like Australia, 30% of the youngsters, teenagers suffer from depression. The federal government is very, very concerned. Why we have not been able to tackle the problem of stress? I consider there is a fundamental reason for that. That is the knowledge base. The knowledge base that we have is essentially limited to the physical world around us. Refresh your memories. It was 4 centuries back that in the West, Newton and Descartes started this ball rolling. Modern science started emerging. The goal of modern science was to find reality. Is there a fundamental reality from where this whole creation has come for the search? Naturally, when Newton and Descartes looked at the world at large, they were bewildered. They said, "We can't understand this multivarious, most complex, bewildered creation in one stroke." So, let us start with things which are very small, fundamental, simple things, like how a object falls down, and how the lightning occurs, how the rain falls. Some things also we do not understand today. So, once we complete the study of the physical world around us, we will now go further to things which are beyond. Breakthroughs after breakthroughs, the best of the brains, best of the wise people put their heart and soul into it to understand the world around us. And after 4 centuries, we are in a fortunate position where we understand almost everything about the physical world. We know what every object is made of. Molecules, atoms made out of neutrons, protons and the electrons, fundamental particles. What are these fundamental particles made of? Energy, packets of energy called quarks. So, we know that everything in the world, in the physical world, is nothing but energy, energy, energy. You can precisely calculate how much of energy is in given matter, E equals mc square. And then we also understood the laws that govern them. The laws of the physical world pronounced by Newtonian mechanics, classical mechanics, Newton's laws of motion that we all study in high school days. But as we went into subtle dimensions, extremely high speeds, like an electron swirling around the nucleus, Newtonian classical mechanics will no more hold. We have to go to the quantum mechanics. All that we have done to fathom the whole physical world in one stroke. Now, having understood the physical world, a time has come that we have to go beyond. said Fritz of Capra in his famous work Turning Point. It sold in millions in those days. I remember 1973, 74, 75, and everywhere the talk of the town was Fritz of Capra, Fritz of Capra. And what did he write in that book? He just traced the entire history of modern science starting from the age of Newton and Descartes, and said, now we have reached a stage where you understand the physical world, we are in a transition to go beyond, to understand prana, mind, emotions, and is there something like consciousness. It is into this region of subtlety that we have to move, and using that you are going to see and enjoy the program, and we hope that you will use this module to reduce your stresses, to harmonize your system and start growing higher and higher to great heights. And we are going to present that in the practical sessions that you are going to see.
That was really interesting information, isn't it? So come on, let us practice.
My dear brothers and sisters, we welcome you to this integrated yoga module program for stress management. In this stress management program, we are going to use the twin principles of stimulation and relaxation. The great contribution of the Mandukya Karika is to bring out this essence. We use stretch through the different asanas and relaxation by the relaxation postures. These are very simple postures, but are very effective. So, in today's episode, we are going to introduce the instant relaxation technique, how to stretch and relax in just a minute. Then we use the Ardhakadi Chakrasana, half waist wheel posture, left side and right side, and feel how the muscles are getting stretched in different portions, how they are getting relaxed, understanding the whole mechanism. Normally stresses get accumulated in the body as stiffness of the muscles. That is what we are going to handle from the grossest level. Now we go for the first practice called instant relaxation technique. So, please unfold your legs, come to the leg stretch relax position and go back to Shavasana, lie down on the ground, legs apart, arms apart, palms facing the roof. This is the general relaxation posture in the lying down posture. This is called as a supine posture, called as Shavasana, often translated as dead pose, but we can possibly say as pose of peace. It comes down the mind. Okay. Now, we come to this sthiti, heels together, toes together. For instant relaxation technique, bring the arms by the side of the thighs. Now, keep the smile on the face till the end. Only in the end, when we tighten the face, you should tighten. Until that, it should be very nicely smiling. Just observe this practice. It is a question of tightening and relax. Start tightening the toes, ankle joints, calf muscles, pull the kneecaps, thigh muscles, compress and squeeze buttock muscles, and slowly breathe out fully, suck the abdomen inwards. Now, form the fist of the arms and tighten. Inhale and expand the chest, thorax, and now come to the face. Tighten the face, tighten, 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 relax. Legs smoothly go apart, arms go apart, palms facing the roof. This, it takes just a minute, is called instant relaxation technique, IRT for short. This helps to reduce the stresses instantly. We have been able to see that this practice can bring down the metabolic rate by as much as 3 to 4%. At the end of this, allow the whole body to sink down more and more and more and more. After this first practice, we will go for the second practice, which is a standing posture. Come to the standing posture from here is being demonstrated. Now, slowly turn your right arm along the ground upwards, right arm along the ground upwards, observe. Slowly turn to your right side now and lie down on the right side. Observe the whole weight that get transferred to the ground. Now, slowly start coming up to the standing position. In this, all the movements are slow and continuous, and there are no jerks, and we need to keep the face smiling and carefully observe what changes are occurring in the body. For that, we keep the eyes closed and observe. So, coming to the standing posture, feel the blood flowing down the head and all the changes in the body have to be observed. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Now, we go to what is called centering. In centering, we need to bring the weight to the center of the soles. Normally, because of the stresses, there is an imbalance in the pressure that we exert. Observe, for example, your shoes or chappals, maybe in the front or maybe in the back, it gets worn out very fast. Even to that level, the stress imbalance continues. So, how to bring it to balance? This is called centering. Slowly lean forward. The whole body should be in a straight line, no bending in the waist. Slowly come back to the center and lean backwards. Bend as much as you can until the toes almost get lifted up. The whole body should bend backwards, forwards. Now, come to the center now. So, the important thing is when you are leaning forward, you should not bend from the waist. Similarly, when you are leaning backwards, you should see that the neck or the back will not bend. The whole body should be just straight, leaning backward, forward, backward, forward. That is the whole process of centering. Then lean to the right now. The whole weight comes to the edge of the right foot and slowly lean to the left. Weight on the left edge of the left foot. Come to the center. Now, you can feel clearly that the weight is equally distributed throughout the soles. So, this is called centering. Centering helps to make the weight uniform throughout the soles. With that preparatory practice, we now proceed to Ardha Kati Chakra Asana, half waist wheel posture. Slowly start raising the right arm rightwards, and the movements are slow, eyes are closed to develop an internal awareness, to examine as to what is happening in the body. When you come to the horizontal position, twist the wrist, palm facing up, and slowly start moving the right arm upwards to 45 degrees. Here all the movements are very slow, and this helps us to deal with our stresses more effectively. come to 135-degree position and go all the way up to the vertical position, in which the biceps of the right arm are going to press the right ear. Now, yet another stimulation, pull up the right arm, entire right portion of the body gets stretched up, but not the face. Face should be smiling and relaxed. Slowly start bending to the left, left palm sliding down the left thigh. Do not bend the elbow or the wrist. Keep the right arm straight, no gap between the ear and the right biceps. Slowly start coming back to the vertical position. Slowly start releasing the right arm down to 135 degrees. Slowly bring it down to a horizontal position where you twist the wrist and bringing down smoothly further 45 degrees. Drop down, the whole body is relaxed now. Have a glance of the whole body from toes to head. Compared to the left side, the right side is charged. Now, we will bring the balance by doing it on the left side. Ardha Kadi Chakrasana from the left side. Slowly start raising the left arm leftwards with the left shoulder the hinge. Keep the smile on the face. With the eyes closed, observe what happens as you raise the left arm to 45 degrees and going up further towards horizontal face. Come to the horizontal position, twist the wrist, palm facing up, smoothly sliding up, left arm is going towards the 135 degree position, and as you come to the 135 degree position, feel the stretch, feel the changes in the shoulder, allow the left arm to go further up smoothly to reach the vertical position, in which the left biceps presses the left ear. Now, having reached the vertical position, feel the changes. Now, stretch up the left arm, entire left portion of the body gets stretched up and start bending to the right. The whole body is beautifully bending to the right in the same plane. No bending forward, no bending backwards. Do not bend the elbow, the left arm should be straight. So, the wrist, the palms slowly start coming back now to vertical position. Feel the changes. Yet another stimulation and relaxation. Pull up the left arm from the tips of the fingers of the left palm and slowly start bringing down to 135 degrees, further down, smoothly gliding. When it comes to the horizontal position, twist the wrist, enjoy the beautiful twisting of the wrist, palm down, left arm smoothly coming down, as you bring down to 45 degrees, left arm comes down further and collapse. Allow the arm to smoothly come down, left arm hanging freely down. You would have observed how a stretch of the waist muscles was relaxed. Similarly, when you stretch the entire body, when you release, there was a release, stimulation and relaxation component you would have observed with a full awareness, eyes closed. Then slowly start coming down to Shavasana, this time from the left side. Let all the movements be slow, come and lie down on the left side. Slowly turn over and lie down on the back. Legs apart, arms apart, palms facing the sky. Feel all the changes going on in the head region due to blood circulations. You could feel the deep relaxation, and remember the sequence: IRT coming up, then we have the centering, Ardha Kati Chakrasana from the right side and from the left side, and coming down and lying down in Shavasana. And in the next episode, we will pass on to the QRT. Let us close this session with the Shanti Mantra. Resort to Namaskara Mudra. Take to Namaskara Mudra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.